Picture this. After 2 decades apart, the chaotic family from one of TV's most beloved comedies is back together, and Frankie Muniz couldn't be more thrilled about it. If you're a fan of the hilarious antics in Malcolm in the Middle, you're in for a treat with this exciting revival. But let's unpack what makes this reunion so special and why it's got everyone buzzing. Frankie Muniz, the talented actor who's also made a name for himself as a professional race car driver, just gave fans a sneak peek into the magic happening on set. He posted a fun behind-the-scenes snapshot featuring himself alongside his former on-screen siblings, Justin Berfield and Christopher Masterson. For those who need a quick refresher, Berfield played the lovable but dim-witted Reese, while Masterson brought to life the rebellious Francis, the older brothers who always kept Malcolm on his toes with their wild schemes. In his caption, Muniz cheekily admitted, "They said I shouldn't share this just yet, but hey, the theme song popped into my head." He went on to say, "I'm bursting with excitement for you all to watch these fresh episodes, and honestly, I miss my brothers so much." It's a sweet nod to the show's iconic opening tune, "Boss of Me" by They Might Be Giants. Remember that catchy line, "You're not the boss of me now?" It perfectly captured the show's spirit of teenage defiance and family mayhem, making every episode feel like a rebellious adventure. The revival, cleverly titled Malcolm in the Middle, Life's Still Unfair, was first announced back in December, promising to pick up where the original left off with all the unfair twists life throws at the Wilkerson family. Adding to the nostalgia, Bryan, Cranston, and Jane Kaczmarek are returning as the quirky parents, Hal and Lois. You know, the ones who turned everyday chaos into comedy gold. Berfield and Masterson jumped on board soon after, joining the cast for this limited 4-episode run on Disney+. And to shake things up, Kiana Madeira is stepping in as Malcolm's girlfriend, bringing some fresh romance to the mix. For beginners dipping their toes into the series, think of it as a smart, sarcastic look at growing up in a dysfunctional yet loving household, the kind that makes you laugh at your own family quirks. The ensemble also welcomes Vaughn Murray, Keely Carston, and Caleb Ellsworth Clark. Notably, Ellsworth Clark is taking on the role of the quirky youngest brother Dewey, a part originally made memorable by Erik Per Sullivan. But here's where it gets a little bittersweet. Sullivan, who charmed audiences as the wide-eyed kid with a penchant for oddball inventions, isn't returning. Bryan Cranston recently shared the story behind this during a candid chat on the Fly on the Wall podcast in June. He recounted calling Sullivan with the good news, "Hey, the show's coming back." Sullivan was thrilled, but politely declined, saying, "That's awesome for you guys, but I'm not interested in acting anymore." Cranston added that Sullivan's now pursuing big things academically. He's attending Harvard and working on his master's degree. "He's incredibly bright," Cranston noted, "and hasn't been in front of a camera since he was around 9. It's heartwarming to see him thriving in a different world. But does it make you..." Viewers might be caught off guard by how the characters have evolved and the direction of the plot. With just 4 episodes, each around 30 minutes, it's a challenge to squeeze in 20 years of life updates. But the team nailed it in a way that'll leave everyone smiling. Imagine condensing decades of growth, marriages, careers, maybe even more kids, into such a tight format. It's like a family reunion snapshot, capturing the essence without overwhelming the story. But here's where it gets controversial. Reboots like this can divide fans. Some argue they cash in on nostalgia without the original spark, while others see them as a chance to honor the past while evolving. Creator Linwood Boomer is back at the helm as writer and executive producer, ensuring that authentic voice shines through. Cranston's also on board as an executive producer, joined by Tracy Katsky from Catco, Gail Berman, director Ken Kwapis, and the new Regency team including Arnon Milchan, Yariv Milchan, and Natalie Lehman. Co-executive producers Ginny Simons and Laura Delahaye round out the creative force behind it all. So, what do you think? Can a short revival like this recapture the magic of the original, or should some shows stay in the past? And regarding Erik Per Sullivan's choice to skip the spotlight, is it a smart move for former child actors, or does it rob us of a full family reunion? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear if your team bring back the old cast or excited for the new faces.